Hi everybody, Nurse Gina. I am here because I found some really neat books that I thought I would share with you. They each deal with things that are hard to deal with. So I have 6 of them. I'm going to pick one, and I picked one that has to do with dealing with change, because we're in the midst of a big situation that's asking us all to deal with a lot of changes. So that's why I chose this one. But each one has the same characters. There's a little boy and his pet, and you'll see who that is in a moment. So today I'm going to read the change one, and then at the end of this video I'm going to ask people to share with me which one they want to hear next. So I'll get started. This one is called Help Your Dragon Deal with Change. So, hello, my name is Drew. I'd like to introduce you to my dearest friend in all the world, my dragon, Diggory-Doo. I know it's kind of strange and not a common sight to see, but once a dragon's trained, he's as gentle as can be. A dragon in the house requires a few adjustments, though. For instance, if he sneezes, he might accidentally blow a blazing ball of red-hot flame right out his dragon snout. And if he sets the couch on fire, he'll have to put it out. Diggory also eats a lot. He has a mighty appetite. So you don't want a dragon if your budget's kind of tight. We've had to make some changes for our dragon, it is true, but guess who hates to have to change? Diggory does. That's who. So it looks like in this picture, Diggory's doing something that Drew's not happy with. And then he says, "That was too much." So let's see how Diggory handles these changes and what kind of changes he's going to have to go through. Diggory-Doo was sad. I asked him, "Why the gloomy face?" "My teacher moved away," he said. "A new one took her place. She moved our chairs and tables and changed the place I sit. I don't think I like her. Not one tiny little bit." So we're kind of going through something similar to that. You have all your teachers still, but in a very, very different way than we're used to. I don't like her lessons, and I do not like her style. I think she's kind of strict, like an angry crocodile. She gave us brand new rules. They are posted on the wall. School's no longer fun, and I don't want to go at all. So Diggory doesn't want to go to school. Currently, we are not able to go to school, and that's hard for some of us. Fun for others, but we still have to make sure that we do our work, because it's still kind of your job as a kiddo to learn. So it's hard though when you're home. And we definitely have a whole new set of rules with all the changes that we're going through now. To Diggory-Doo's dismay, another change was on the way. Since he was growing older, it was time for him to play on a soccer team for bigger kids. Poor Diggory-Doo. He had to leave the team he loved, and that made him feel blue. So for some of you, and I know you may or may not be watching because this book is geared towards smaller kids, but some of you will be starting at a new school next year. And you may have things like this happening. You'll be with bigger kids. So that's another change that we're going to have to adjust to. When it came to playing soccer, Diggory-Doo was swell. But Diggory soon discovered that he didn't play as well as the players on his new team, and that made him feel bad. "I want my own team back," he cried. The change had made him sad. Diggory-Doo went swimming at the pool right down the street, with a snorkel on his face and some flippers on his feet. But then there came a change that flipped his smile to a frown. Diggory's heart was broken, for the pool was closing down. And we're definitely going through that, with a lot of things closing. We're not able to go to the stores that we like, the restaurants that we like, our friends' houses. Things are closing. It's all to keep us safe, but it's hard to handle. "Don't worry, Diggory-Doo," I said. "The news that I've been told is a bigger pool is being built, better than the old." "What if it's too big or cold?" Diggory-Doo began to whine. "I don't want a new one. The old one suits me fine." So Diggory really gets nervous when there's changes, and he worries about how he'll be able to adjust. Which is a normal feeling to have. Another time that Diggory had his world turned upside down was when our family moved to the other side of town. Our old house was very nice, but just a bit too small, yet Diggory could not understand the need to change at all. "I don't believe our other house was really all that bad. Why do we have to move?" he asked. "I miss the house we had. I miss the room we shared. I miss the tire swing in the yard. When we changed the place we lived, Diggory found it hard." "I want to stay the same," he said. "Why must we always change? I like the way I like things the way they are, for new things feel too strange." I could see that Diggory-Doo must change his point of view to help him let go of the old and to accept the new. So our points of view are how we think about things. So let's see how Drew helps Diggory change how he's thinking. I said, "Although you miss your teacher, Diggory, you may find if you give your new teacher half a chance, she's also kind. No two teachers are the same, but all will help you learn. It's time to give up wishing that the old one will return." So it seems to me like he's just trying to get Diggory to see some of the nice things about the changes and not just the scary things or the sad things or the hard things. "And yes, you missed the soccer team you had to leave behind, but here's another lesson you should try to bear in mind. When you play with teammates who play better than you do, you'll learn a lot, and soon you'll see you're playing better too." So being with some of the older kids in his new school is giving him the chance to learn more, which is pretty neat. "I think you'll like the bigger pool, for bigger means more fun. A bigger pool will hold more friends, so jump in, everyone. You'll have more room to swim around and get much better at it. Just wait, you'll see. The brand new pool is better than you had it." You think our other house was nice, but this one's also good. We've made new friends by moving to a different neighborhood. You now have your own room and we have a bigger yard. See, a change can make things better, even when it's hard. And it does sound like Diggory's getting a lot of good things happening too. Now I think I understand, Diggory-Doo declared. Life is full of changes, so it's best to be prepared. When it's time for something new, just let the old thing go. Put a smile upon your face, don't wallow in your woe. So again, he is really trying to focus on the positives, and woe just means worries or sadness. So try to smile through it all and think about the positive things, which can be very difficult. It's like a new adventure when a change must come your way. Try to make the best of it, and you'll be A-OK. That's exactly right, I said. I think you finally got it. Now you can see that change is not as bad as you once thought it. Now when, excuse me, now when Diggory faces a change, he doesn't lose his mind. He looks upon the bright side, just to see what he will find. When you have to face a change, try to be like Diggory-Doo, who's learned that change is letting go and trying something new. That's the end. So, change. It can be very, very, very hard. And we're all going through it. So maybe you can share with your friends if you get to talk to them on Zoom or Google Meet or something like that, or you can write them a letter even. Go figure, you could do that. It's fun to get things in the mail. And see, you know, what are they thinking about these changes? Are they finding new fun things to do? Are they finding new fun ways to learn? Are they enjoying the chance to be outside more when the rain stops? Yeah, and just try to think about the positive things. Maybe it's more time with your family. Maybe if you really didn't like going to school, you're getting a chance to do school in a whole new way that's kind of neat for you. So yeah, just really focus on the positive as best you can. So, like I said, I have other Teach Your Dragon books. So this one is Understanding Consequences, Dealing with Anxiety. Diggory looks like he has all the feelings that humans have. Trauma, hard things that happen in our lives. Fix Your Dragon's Attitude. And then this one is all about I got this, which makes me think that Diggory's going to learn how to even more figure out things, problem solve, and figure out how to work through things. So if there's any of those that you would like me to read next, let me know, and I will do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to go through them one by one, and we'll all learn together how to handle these things. Okay, hope everybody's doing well. Bye.